Hi, I'm Noelle.
I'm Clementine.
I'm Gretchen.
We're Zepparella, and this is Jam Magazine.
Hey guys, this is Mike for Jam Magazine here at Dallas Trees here in Deep Ellum. Getting ready to see Zepparella, the all-female Led Zeppelin tribute band that Jimmy Page knows nothing about. So, real quick intro.
That's not true either.
I'm just kidding. Jimmy Page knows him.
Hi, I'm Noelle. I'm the singer.
I'm Clementine. I'm the drummer.
I'm Gretchen. I'm the guitar player.
All right, I want to start with you guys because I want to find out, because tribute band, I mean, when did it go from let's get together and jam some Zeppelin tunes to let's learn the nuances of the song and be a tribute band to one of the most, best loved bands in history?
It was pretty quick. We decided if we were going to learn the catalog, Gretchen and I, that we might as well do it on stage. So what we learned on stage. So that's kind of how it started.
So it's a live learning experience, basically.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All right, do you think there's too much emphasis placed on the all-female aspect, or is that something you guys capitalize on, or?
I don't know. Do you want to answer that?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how we would capitalize versus not capitalize. I mean, I guess we don't really make a secret of our gender.
I don't see how you would.
I don't know. I mean, to me, it's like it's just part of the reality. If people hear the music differently because it's coming, I think specifically lyrically. Sometimes people say that having a woman singing the lyrics adds another element that they like. So that's cool if that adds something.
Actually, I want to ask you kind of the same question, because let's take the Lemon song, for example, the juice runs down my leg. I mean, how do you feel singing lyrics like that?
Good.
All right.
Rock and roll is sexy, so, I like it.
Good, so do we. To say Led Zeppelin is considered sacred by people worldwide is a vast understatement. I mean, are there any songs that you guys don't play live because they're so sacred, for lack of a better word, or because they're too complex from the studio version or anything like that?
Well, Stairway to Heaven we don't play, just to leave something sacred. And then there are some that we don't play because we haven't incorporated a keyboard yet. Songs, there are certain songs that are really keyboard intensive. Yeah, but we're working towards that. So cool. It's good. Yeah.
Kind of like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin really is made of four guys that really brought something unique and distinctive. The personalities came to each composition. What's the hardest part about bringing that uniqueness from your respective member in the band? I guess we'll start with you, Noelle.
Actually, start with someone else.
Okay.
Sorry, you gotta think about it.
Yeah, I
Well, I don't know. For me, I approach playing Bonham like I am just trying to close my eyes and remember like how the music made me feel when I was 14 years old, and I try to convey that feeling when I play. And I wish that I could nail every single triplet foot beat and all of the stuff that he did, but and I keep working towards that. It'll be a lifetime of getting his chops, if ever, but I like to just try to make it feel the way that it felt then. Now I still love it like so deeply, but it's in a different way. When you're 14, you hear music in a different way. So that's how I try to play. So.
I think a lot of the fun part about playing Jimmy Page for me is that while my heart has always been in Led Zeppelin and a couple other bands are what got me into music, my first training was on classical guitar. And it's really easy, especially when you're trying to learn things accurately, to be overly surgical about them. And on one hand, you want to learn the parts properly and to learn them and pay honor and tribute to them. And on the other hand, Jimmy's not a surgical player. He's courageous, he's cavalier, and he's really off the cuff at times. And so trying to balance the study of it with also the approach and the feel, and kind of doing the work and doing the study, and then at the same time not to have the end result seem studied, So.
You ready yet?
Sure. I guess just the basic answer is really that, I'm a fan of this music. I've loved it. I've felt it deep within me. It has made me want to play music. It's made me want to sing. So I just try to channel the depths of that music lyrically, how it makes me feel, the emotions, and that's just what's the most important thing, I think. And I know once Robert Plant said that he likes to look out into the audience and feel the warm glow from people when he's playing, and I totally get that, because I, as an audience member, want to feel that, and as a singer, I want to feel that. So that's where I'm at with it.
That's a good answer. Are there any songs in your catalog, Led Zeppelin's catalog, that you kind of go, I'm so tired of this song, or that maybe you just don't care for, but the fans want to hear?
There are some.
Which ones?
I don't want to offend anybody.
I think we rotate stuff based on, like, if we've played something to a place that we're not relating to it the same way, we'll rotate the set list. So on any given night, well, usually, like, say for a tour, we'll have a core set list, but there are nights already on this tour that we're like, let's do this other song, or let's not do this song, or, So I think normally before we get to that place, we'll rotate in new songs, take out songs that we're feeling less connected with, and then maybe approach them again in a few months once we've had some space from them, so that we can, I don't feel like that we're ever on stage being like, oh, not this song again. I feel like we wouldn't have it in the set if that's how we felt about it.
Yeah. And the only songs that really tick me off are ones that I don't do well. It's not like that I don't like the song, it's that I don't play it. Feel like I don't do it justice or don't play it well, and then I hate that song for a while because it's like a challenge.
You hold a grudge against it.
Yeah,
It's making you look bad.
yeah.
Well, conversely, is there ones that you like to play that the audience maybe doesn't care for as much, or they don't go over as well, they're not well known enough?
Well, I love playing the Rover. I loved that song forever, and I've forced it to the top of the set a few times, and we've heard that some people didn't care for that, but
Some people did, but it's mixed. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
like
mixed.
opening with a big hit,
Well, some people suck. That's just.
Exactly.
I personally love that song.
I do too. I
It was like
love
the
that
first
song.
one we agreed to play when we started this band. We were like, okay, we're going to learn Zeppelin, but we have to learn the Rover. That was the first
Yeah.
one we said we had to learn.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just go ahead and put this in there. I'm not putting a request in by any means, but I saw a video of you did play my favorite song before. I don't know if it's your set tonight, but we'll see. In My Time of Dying.
It's your lucky night.
Oh, shit, yeah. Right. I mean, just to contribute to the conversation, I remember where I was the first time I heard it. My uncle put it on, and I just would let him turn the car off till that 11 minutes was over, and that was a big, big thing for me. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
It's really epic. I
It
remember
is.
seeing it live on the DVD, that double disc that came out a few years ago. Yeah, no, even before that, and it was. I love physical graffiti, but for some reason that wasn't one that grabbed me as much. Listening to the track for whatever reason, and then for whatever reason, when I saw it live, I remember I was on the phone to Clem like that night. I was like, we have to play In My Time of Dying. And you were like, oh God, yes, we have to play it. And like the next thing I did is I instantly bought a Dan Electro. I mean, I bought a Dan Electro to play one song.
Nice.
So
Well, I appreciate it.
good.
Recently, Nita Strauss from the Iron Maidens made headlines because she's in Alice Cooper's band now. Is that anything you guys have thought of as a long-term goal? Or if not, who would have to come calling for you to say, yes, I will join your band full-time?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Nita is awesome. We've played with the Iron Maidens before, and Nita's a great player and a sweet girl, and I'm totally thrilled to watch her doing that. It's really, really fun to see, and I think she's killing it from everything I can see on the gig. And then, I think we have really diverse things. I mean, for me, everybody knows that when Jeff Beck calls me, my life is cleared, and that's it. And obviously, Jimmy Page too, but
Nice.
that's probably pretty likely to happen.
He could be watching this, now. Who knows? So.
Right?
I think I'd like to play with Tom Petty.
He'll be here next month.
Yeah, I love his drum beats. I love his songs. I love playing for a singer and a songwriter, and I love them. I like to.
Noelle?
I don't have a standout really with that. I just love to sing. So, and you know what? I'm playing music with such great people right now that I just feel really blessed.
Well, they'll leave you as soon as these people call. So what do you think? No.
Actually, what she said is what I meant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, wink. Yeah. With all the pressure Zeppelin gets pretty much daily to reunite, if they did, where do you think that would put Zepparella? Would it be, would it affect you guys at all as far as like how much you draw in your shows?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we were around when they reunited before, right? Weren't they? When they played with Jason Bonham and the.
I don't really
Were
think
we
there's.
there around then?
Yeah, you were around.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a conflict
I don't
between
think- I don't
Zepparella and if Led Zeppelin
Am I
reunited.
going to say Zeppelin tonight or Zepparella?
Bad question. I'm sorry. We'll move on.
Sorry, Robert. They came to see me sing instead.
Well, you look a lot better than he does now, so. You have better hair, is what I meant. Lastly, I saw that you guys all pretty much have solo projects going on. Would you like to tell us anything about what's going on with your solo careers?
Sure.
Please.
Me. I'm working on an acoustic project that I had worked on a while ago, and I'm just kind of doing. It's just kind of a singer-songwriter thing, and it's just in the really early develop stages. So, but it's a lot of open tunings, and it's kind of cool stuff. I think Zepparella fans actually will really like it because it's got a little bit of that Zeppelin sort of acoustic magic in there.
Cool.
Well, I have a band called Stars Turn Me On that I sing and write the songs, and with a person, Justin Cockett, and I just put out a compilation CD of a bunch of different projects. Gretchen's on a few of the songs, and some other guitarists I've worked with, and I'm kind of working on figuring out the next thing, so it's fun. Yeah.
I put out my first album of instrumental compositions like 2 years ago, and I'm currently working on the second one now. I'm hoping to have it out by the end of the year, but I'm not putting a strict timeline.
Well, that's about all I have for you guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing the set tonight. Like I said, I've seen the YouTube videos. You guys are spot on, so this is going to be very fun. Thank you for spending the time with me. I appreciate you guys coming out to talk with us.
Thank you.
Good night, guys.